that everything is becoming more obvious. And like I told you, I was watching that Billy Carson video and he pointed that out, which is something we already know. We already oblivious to this fact. When you have mainstream news, my bad if I'm out of breath, we on a higher we on a higher elevation. So the reason why I know everything is becoming more obvious is because they used to take people down for saying conspiracies. They used to delete videos, they used to censor people, shadow ban, what people like to say. People could say stuff like that don't exist no more. Even myself, I'd be like, bro, the shadow ban never existed. But at a point, it was, you were getting very censored for the things you say. You still get monitored by AI and get put in certain lists, but it's just stuff that's not revealed to the public. I told y'all when I started to watch Social Dilemma, it changed everything, like on how I thought about like social media and content consumption and just consumerism in general. So when you see them propagating takedowns, like mainstream news in 2020, we in 2026 now, but on a Gregorian calendar. But mainstream news said Epstein and Diddy was the bad guys. When have this is a big operation that's running through the whole America. When have two guys been in control of all some shit like this and nobody get exposed? They expose who they want to because it's a new order coming in place. Then you gotta think about this. When the people went down for the betting and the gambling, what's his name? The basketball, Terry Rozier and all them, when they was going down, Chauncey Billups, not Chauncey Billups, what's that nigga name again? No, what's that nigga name again that went down for the and Gilbert Arenas. So these niggas, Gilbert Arenas, bro, you think they was doing that shit on their own? Like, they ain't exposed none of the mafia, they ain't exposed none of that because that's all tied into the people that's controlling and propagating what's going on in the media. So even when you hear things of like terrorism or scandals and all of these things that's being propagated on the realm, this shit been happening, bro. It's just being publicized, propagated, and social media is making it, the information is way more accessible, way quicker. So people is figuring out this shit on current when it's going on rather than after the fact, like past history, his story, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to protect your energy, man. You got to protect your energy. Let me make sure it's recording. So like that's why I went and drove out to nature today. I'm out in the middle of the woods. Change my atmosphere, take some deep breaths, enjoying the fresh air because the inner city glop is consuming. And that glop gets spread to your energy. I don't know if y'all just seen the video I posted, but if you put a fresh lime next to a moldy rotten lime, the fresh eatable lime will literally die. And people are like, oh, that's just food, bro. That don't got nothing to do with it. That's just food. Bro, if we nature and we're a reflection of the God, the creation, if you think you that different than the trees that grow from the ground, unless you ain't from Earth, where you from? But the trees that grow from the ground, if you put some poison on it, it'll die. That means you put some poison on it, shit, you die too. The whole planet is majority made up of water. I know you yapping. Just hear what I'm saying, bro. Stop being so fast to receive the message, bro. Sometimes I'm speaking fast, but y'all know when you in nature, time is slowed down, bro. So all your downloads ain't as fast, bro. But you have to get the gist of what I'm saying. The mode is the media. The mode is the propaganda. The mode is the fear mongering. Get that shit away from the voters and make the mentality. The mode is NPCs. And it's not, oh, I know I'm better, because it's people that are knowing and got hella knowledge and consciousness, but they're NPC, bro. And the reason why they're NPC because they put their heart in shit that they can't even like control. Why would you put your heart in something you can't control or have nothing to do with? That's NPC shit. You just giving free energy. The politics and the what politician do you know? But George Floyd, when that police did wrong to you? Oh, well, but this is systematic. All right. But we are 2026. Stop saying you had cookies in 2018. It's 2025. Y'all ain't seen that video? The nigga was like, bro, I was the first nigga with cookies in 2018. Nobody cares you had cookies in 2018. It's 2025, bro. Where's the cookies? So that's just an analogy for niggas that smoke herb. You know what I'm talking about. But on some real shit though, bro, you gotta watch what you consume. So even though the moldy lime got potential to take down the fresh lime, if the lime is not surrounded by the mold, it won't rot. It's gonna do its purpose. But once things are contaminated, it's contaminated. And that's the masses, bro. And you know, I ain't gonna make this video too long. I don't even know how long this video is. But I really just wanted to show y'all the landscape and just changing up the environment. Cause you know, I usually do these videos sitting down at the house. So I just wanted to change up the environment and have some content. I'm gonna be looking back at it later on. And y'all gonna get this video when y'all get it. But peace to y'all, man. Protect y'all energy out here and just know things are not getting worse. Things are just becoming more obvious. And that's the end all be all to it, because it's nothing new under the sun. All this shit been happening. There's nothing new under the sun. All right. Have to knock that out. I wanted to do that.